Good morning. Today is July 13th. This is our 2023 challenge. We've been doing a walk challenge this month and a wall sit challenge this month. For the walk challenge, you get out there and you walk 2 miles every day. If you can't walk the entire 2 miles at one time, you can break it up to a mile in the morning and a mile in the evening, or however you want to do it. But I do encourage you, try to keep going a little further each day when you first start walking, to try and get the full 2 miles in at one time. It is a great accomplishment and you will not be sorry you've done it. For the wall sit, we've been gradually increasing our time every day. Tomorrow is going to be a rest day from the wall sit. Woohoo! I'm looking forward to that. And I will be doing stretching that day. For the wall sit, somebody had told me that it's really hard for them with their knees. And from what I have read, wall sits are actually good for knee pain because your weight is mostly against the wall and not your knees if you are doing it with proper forms. We just want to make sure we're using proper form, which I do go over, but I may not have made a one point specific enough in that you stand at least 2 feet away from the wall first and then lean back into it. What I usually do is I just come up and I have my feet forward before I start to slide down, but I move my feet out from there, knowing that my knee is supposed to be above my ankle, which is what we want. So you may find it easier to start out with your feet, a good 2 feet away. And maybe I have done that and didn't even realize it. And I know I wasn't like this when I started. I did kind of do that. But you want to keep that back flat against the wall. You slide down so that you're at 90 degrees. Your hips are at 90. Your knees are at 90. Come on, start the time. Thank you. And then we just hold this position. And when you're done, you stand back up. So if you need to grab a hold of the wall, that is fine. To grab a hold of the wall and to get yourself back up instead of collapsing down, which will be harder on your knees. You want, again, knees above your ankles, not above your toes. You want your heels in the floor, pushing down. You don't want to be up on your toes. You want to keep that back flat against the wall the whole time. If you find it easier to, have your hands back here, I usually rest them here. Sometimes I'm kind of holding onto my knees just because the legs can start to really shake the longer that we're holding this. So just do what you can to get through. For the beginner, I was forgetting what it's called, the beginner level. Today you are holding for 1 minute and 50 seconds. So we are past the 1 minute part already. So you're over halfway done if you are a beginner. I did tell the person if they wanted to do, hold it for 20 or 30 seconds, slide back up, rest a couple seconds, like 90 seconds, then come back down, do another squat, holding it for another 30 seconds. You can do reps like that, but holding this really, really works your quads and will definitely make you stronger. So try your best to hold these for the whole length of time. Beginners, you are done. You may stand back up. Now, if you are doing the intermediate level, you will have to hold it for another minute. You are at 3 minutes and the expert is at 3.5 minutes, which is what I'm trying to do. I know yesterday it was very hard. Expert was 3:15 was yesterday. So we are increasing by 15 seconds on the intermediate and the expert level each day. So again, I'm really feeling it right now. And all I can say is try and find something to distract you. That's why I try to just keep talking through it so I'm not constantly looking at my time, because when you're looking at your time, you kind of are like, oh no, I can't hold it. So if you're not looking and staring at it the whole time, it makes it a little easier to get to where you want to get to. So for the intermediate level, you were doing 3 minutes and you are done. So experts, keep pushing into that wall with your back. Keep pushing those heels down. Keep breathing. We can do this. So, yep, I'm feeling it. I'm looking forward to my rest day tomorrow. But I know that I'm going to make it. So we are done. Ooh. So as you saw, I pushed up, not collapsing. So that is our wall sit for today. And again, 2-mile walk for the walk challenge. Do your best to try and do all 2 miles at one time if you can. You can do it as slow or as fast as you can. I say if you can do the 2 miles all at one time, then work on your speed a little bit. Try and see if you can, how fast you can do the 2 miles. If you can't walk that far at one time, then work on expanding your distance so that you can work your way up to doing 2 miles all at one time. But this is a challenge, so I hope you're enjoying it. Have a great day. Stay active. See you tomorrow.